Night.
New York Newsday.
TV Guide.
The Los Angeles.
And New York Times agree.
I'm the guy with the client's life in my hands.
I'll be right beside you the whole time. I can't put you on the stand if I know you're gonna lie.
Look, I did what I had to do to save my client, and it may have saved yours.
Practice makes perfect.
I'm gonna pull you through this.
ABC Saturday, 10/9 Central.
Tell me more about this bypass.
Well, even though it's frequently performed, it's still a very serious procedure. Joe, being over 60, complicates things a bit.
What kind of percentage are we talking here?
The mortality rate climbs from 1 to 9% with patients in his age bracket.
Still, that's a managed risk.
What's his ejection fraction?
Well, it's over 50%.
Well, you want to translate that for me?
If your father's ejection fraction was under 40%, he'd be a poor risk for the surgery. Since Joe's is over 50%, he's a good candidate.
And so 10%'s that crucial?
Your father's chance of a full recovery are excellent.
Oh, good. So when do you want to do this? When do you want to operate?
Well, waiting can only increase the risk. Physically, there's no reason to put it off, but his state of mind is a different issue. Let's give him time to accept the situation, get a little stronger, then we'll proceed. A few days shouldn't pose any serious risk.
I'll talk to him.
Good.
Thanks, Dr. Curtin.
I'll review my schedule and get back to you.
We appreciate it.
Thank you.
What's he talking about Dad's state of mind? There's nothing wrong with Dad's state of mind.
Oh, you know, he's been pushing himself. He's on top of everything since he's been in here.
Yeah, as usual, so?
He's pretending that it's...
Ma, Dad might not necessarily be pretending. Dad might legitimately feel better.
Darling, he's scared.
Well, that makes sense. Who wouldn't be?
But he's acting as if it's business as usual.
Isn't that a good sign?
Ignoring the situation is a far cry from being optimistic.
But he got to know that he needs a surgery. He's not...
We have got to confront him with that.
Well, we need to force him to...
What are you talking about, force him? The facts speak for themselves.
I know.
Your Dad's not going to... You don't honestly think he's going to refuse the surgery, do you?
It's possible.
No, it's not. That's impossible. He's the head of the department. Besides, Dad would never risk checking out on us.
Honey, did Joe ever talk to you about his father?
Yeah, he's a nice guy that liked kids, so...
What's the connection with the bypass?
Well, Joe's dad had a serious valve defect. Back then, treatment was highly experimental. And Joe got his dad into a very special group. And it was ahead of its time. I mean, valve replacement back then was like putting a man on Mars. Well, anyway, Joe's dad's condition got worse, and got critical. They decided to operate, and... Well, he died on the table, and Joe's never really gotten over it.
Oh, boy.
Well, Dad's case is different, isn't it?
Of course it's different. I mean, procedures now are well advanced to that. There's no comparison.
But it is still open-heart surgery, and that's similar enough.
Dad afraid. It doesn't seem to fit, does it?
No. You want Ted and I to talk to him? Maybe...
And let him know that I told you he was afraid? No. I'll take care of it.
Well, we do what?
Stick around and back me up?
You sure? I mean, I can twist Dad's arm.
Jenny. No, you two. Wish me luck.
Yeah.
Dr. Flores, dial 118, please. Dr. Flores.
She'll convince him. Dad'll come through. I mean, he's a doctor.
He'll sign off on it.
Yeah, no problem.
Dr. Flores, dial 118, please.
Jeff recommended Dr. Doral to us.
As what?
She's got a very impressive record. #1 in her class. Although, I would have preferred that she had registered before treating patients.
Right. But I completed my boards, and I'm a second-year intern, fully licensed.
Why didn't you tell me this last night?
Well, I just figured that maybe you... I'm sorry, Mr. Cortland. I was very concerned about your son. I should have given you my credentials right on the spot, but... How is Peter, anyway? He's such a great kid. You know, he's very brave.
Yeah. Oh, he's fine. Running around the house as good as new.
Would you please tell him that I say hi? And also give my best to your wife.
Yes, I will.
I hope the next time we meet, it'll be under more pleasant circumstances. Well, I've got rounds to make, so I'll be back. But how about a game of gin and rummy later?
Yeah, you know where to find me.
I do. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Well, she seems to be competent. A little rash.
Seems to me a perfect recipe for a fine physician.
Joe, have you ever heard of a Dr. Chapman, Richard Chapman?
Yes, what about him?
Well, he's politicking for a seat on the hospital board.
No, he's got no place here in Pine Valley Hospital.
I agree with you.
His claims are completely ridiculous. Says he can change a person's sexual orientation. That's absurd.
What is it called? Aversion therapy.
Anyway, there's not one single respectable study that bears any evidence in his favor. I mean, he's not going to serve in this hospital, not so long as I'm running the place.
I agree.
I really ought to draw up a memo for the staff, alerting them to his unorthodox therapy.
Quackery, that's what it is.
What I'd like to do is take out an ad in the local paper, exposing him to the public.
Whoa, wait just a minute. No patient has brought charges up against him.
No, not one.
Let's not land ourselves in the middle of a lawsuit.
I just don't want anybody on staff referring patients to him. I mean, if I had my druthers, what I'd do is close him down and tear up his license to practice medicine.
Opal! Well, I hate to break it to you, but I'm staying here in Pine Valley and going to PVU.
Pretty cool, huh?
But I thought... I was. And you? I did. Why? I changed my mind. Wesleyan's out and PVU's in.
Well, what's the cause for the big switcheroo?
It's what I wanted all along. I just didn't know.
Any special reason?
About a dozen. I hate being, seeing new faces and new places and being the new kid on the block for the 100th time. And I know I'm not Miss Popularity, but I do have some friends, and with Grandpa in the hospital, I just don't want to leave.
Well, you told Ruthie?
No, but I need to tell my mother first. Can I use your phone in the kitchen?
Of course, you know where it is.
She wants me to go to Reed in Oregon and live with her. Like, that's gonna happen.
Well, say hi to her for us.
Will do.
Well, she's flying higher than a jumbo jet.
PVU's tops in journalism.
It's got a few other perks, too.
Well, it's got a great campus and Bruno's Pizzeria.
And you?
No, she's not staying because of me. She's got family here.
Oh, yeah, her mother's all the way out in Oregon.
Yeah, but they're not tight.
Well, I don't really care what the reason she stays. I mean, I just think it's great we're going to be seeing a lot more of Kelsey.
Here.
Don't you have a doctor's appointment?
I guess. I better go upstairs and get dressed.
Yeah, you don't want to keep him waiting.
I should have never agreed to go.
Now, honey, this means so much to your mama. It'll help mend fences.
I know. The ball's in my court, but don't tell anyone, okay? Especially Kelsey.
Well, therapy's nothing to be ashamed of.
Yeah, but I'm doing this for my mom. There's nothing wrong with me.
Oh, I know there's nothing wrong with you. But maybe Doc Chapman can make some peace between you and your folks.
Yeah, I gotta go for it.
And I promise, cross my heart and hope to die, I will not tell a single soul, okay?
Thank you.
Good luck.
I mean, if you do it right, it's really like getting a little bit of a vacation every day. We love these afternoons, but the snacks help make it special.
You know what's really good on a Ritz? Sour cream with salsa.
You guys, Ritz with tomato and mozzarella.
Go on. Now.
We're all so different, but we've been friends for years.
I love that soup.
You start with the Ritz, then you add a little of this, a little of that. Everyone's happy.
Let her be the shark. You're always the shark.
I just like to have a good time.
Ritz. Open a box, make up a snack.
For years, you've heard the debate.
Duracell. Energizer.
Which battery lasts longer?
Duracell. Energizer.
Duracell.
Energizer.
Duracell.
Energizer. Duracell. Duracell.
Recent tests proved that Duracell outlasts Energizer. Better make it the alkaline battery proven to last longer. Better make it Duracell.